Okay. Says I'm live. Alrighty. Hello. Welcome back to Pokemon Champions. Okay, that was good. I was like, wait, am I on the wrong camera? No, I'm not. So I'm still playing Wacky, as the title and description have both implied. So let's keep at it. I just like this team a lot. Like, it's a really weird team, and that's what makes it fun. Let's see who we got. Not a huge fan of this team. But if they lead Incineroar and Mouse, well, Timmy could be a really good one to lead with. I think this is the squad. I can't wait until they put Throat Spray in the game, because when Throat Spray is in, like, I'm going to be a little sad because I'll probably retire Fred for some other abnormal special attacker, but Throat Spray is one of my favorite items in the game, hands down, because you can take a mon that's not normally a special attacker and just put... And it special attacks. That's what it is now. Alright. Just being blasted with the light today. Weavile Charizard lead. Not what I expected. They do have a sinister they can switch to. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna hit it. X! Huge. Huge play. I thought they were gonna swap though, and they did not. So, not as big a play as it could have been. Let's go. I love how the whole room is just like blasted with light. The Mega's hit. Please. Flare Blitz Janet or something. Ah, they just fake out, okay. They use Flame Charge. Gonna switch to Phil. I hope that they have Incin on their backline. That'll be funny. Come on, Janet. Phil can take a flame charge. Oh, sure. Ow. Oh, it's mine now. Uh-oh. That's a little scary, but they're about to get blasted with superpower, and I think that they are expecting me to hit their Weavile. Oh, but it didn't kill. Okay. It's a little scary, but I'm fine because I'm about to sucker punch them. Oh, now they brought the Sinistra in. Okay. That's bad for me. Oh, and it didn't kill. Okay, that's very bad for me, actually. Oh, but it Phil's immune. Timmy barely survives. Wait, let's see what their plan is this turn. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Ooh. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. That did a lot. Oh, that was a crit though. I don't know that Tina can tank one, though. That's the scary part here. Oh, Tina outspeeds. Huge. Okay, Zard is down. Phil didn't die. Tina's burnt, which is bad. Revile's back. Oh, and the mouse holds left. I don't care for that. Tina's gonna have to lean full support. Nice. I was expecting a fake out there, I'm not gonna lie. Just gonna try to blast this thing with one sucker punch. That's not good. Tina's become a wall. Rude. I think they try to knock off on Janet this turn. So my plan is to hit them with another breaking swipe and have Janet protect. And then I'm going to swap out next turn so that my Grimmsnarl can maybe take whatever knockout or whatever attack they throw. And then I can switch Janet back in. Which gives me a little more time to lower their Weavile and Mousehold's attack stats. Thus making this a little safer as time goes on. They went Throat Chop. Interesting. Why Super Fang there? Super Fang wouldn't work. I don't think that thing gets scrappy. See what happens. They missed. Oh my god, that's so funny. The one-hit triple axle is so sad. This actually gives me one more chance to heal up a little bit more. Oh my god, you're doing so little, dude. So I'm curious. What are their stats now? Oh! Oh no! Oh, that's so sad. I'm just gonna go for the kill now. Oh my god, Tina, you're disgusting. Watch it flinch the mouse hold. No. Dang. Oh, the mouse hold missed. Or I missed the... Oh, I double missed? I double missed that time? Okay, wow. That's rude. I'll give them full props for having tried really hard in this match, but I don't think there's any chance they can win. Because even if they get rid of Tina somehow, they have to get rid of Janet, and that's going to take like crits. Which Triple Axel does have 3 hits at most, so it kind of does have a higher crit chance, so to speak. But they're not landed. Weavile's gone. I think I'm 1 accuracy check from winning. That was evil. That was an evil game. Wow. I like how that was also someone who had their name hidden. I hope that was like a streamer or something. And they caught the other side of that on stream. Oh, wow. Somebody, I think, hacked. Because it's all shinies and not even all cool ones. You know? That's a little disappointing, I gotta say. I hope they lead Incineroar and thus boost my Malamar attack stat by 1. We're both on 1 streaks. Oh no, it's that. Okay. That's a fair combo. I'll give you credit. Intimidate? Intimidate? Oh, not intimidate. I'm hoping they target Phil. They didn't mega, which is interesting. Did they not want to yet? Oh, they're gonna self-destruct. Did not kill me. I think I see the vision. I think they're gonna use Eruption. Which, that might be unwinnable for me. Yeah, because I can't hit them with like a Sucker Punch for... And I doubt I'm gonna be faster. Because like, it's not like I, boosted the speed, but it's not low speed on my Grimmsnarl. Yeah. Yeah, which means Janet can't be slower. Okay. Yeah, I didn't predict that, so no, I can't win. I didn't expect the Trick Room team when I saw the Staraptor. That's my B. Janet dies. Rip. Take my loss. Oh, man. Oh, they didn't even use what I thought they were going to do. I thought they'd just use Eruption again. GG's. I don't know. That was like a... From the start, there was no chance. The second they decided their team, I couldn't have won. Like, genuinely, like, the only thing I could have done was, like, a rain team, maybe. Or my own Trick Room team, you know? Alright, let's see what this is. I have yet to really see Talonflame here at all. I almost forgot it was in Champions right now. That definitely hurt. Talonflame's dead. Serena has a chance to flinch, but I think if she uses Drop Kick, it's a guaranteed stack boost for me, which is not bad. No, she used High Jump Kick. She didn't kill! She didn't kill, okay. Gonna Breaking Swipe. I hope this is a Raichu X, but it's probably a Y. Because most people's it just is. Yeah. We're probably gonna try to kill the Malamar with it, because it's a guaranteed hit. Leaving their Serena free to, like, High Jump Kick my... Oh no! Fake Out on Tina. Wow. Oh, Power Whip, okay. Not what I expected. That was good. Yeah. Oof. Okay, that was a kill. That's fine. I know a Sucker Punch does big numbers. I don't think it kills, though. I think I protect this turn. And then... let's see what they do. They do Zap Cannon. Auto Janet. Kind of what I expected. It's not what I was hoping for, but... that's fine. Okay, sure. Oh, dang. Raichu. Oh, the Queenly Majesty, I forgot. Oh. That sucks. I constantly forget that that ability exists. Man. I'm so annoying. Yeah, at least I only got one hit with that. Burn. Raichu dies this turn, unless they swap for whatever reason. That's right, because that did... oh man, that was bad. That was a bad play. I forgot that I was only at half health because my citrus berry. I wish I had used... oh, I'm screwed. Yeah, no, that's it. That's GG. That's it. There's no chance. Oh, that sucks. I wish I had thought to use, Breaking Swipe sooner. Yeah, Ganon dies. Oh, that was sad. That was just my own poor place. And what's worse is if I hadn't tried to use Sucker Punch, I could have actually done something useful, you know? And I lost Tina to the Raichu when if I'd switched to my Sinistcha, I would have healed my Malamar then a little bit and also not taken a Focus Blast, you know? I just let that happen. Best case scenario for me here, they lead Ensign and what's his face? Farigarath. Because then I get the attack boost on Malamar, and I can knock out Farigarath. Oh, it was with Gardevoir. I probably should have just gone Mega Raichu on this moment. So that would take less damage, but it probably still wouldn't be that much less. Would have dealt more though. Get bonked again. I want them to kill Bobby. Bobby has done his job. Kill Bobby. Oh, Janet survived with one hit point, but it's 2 hit. Okay. Alright. Okay, but this is the last Trick Room turn. So I can make a little bit of magic happen here. With a double protect, I can one-shot Gardevoir. At least I think I can. I hope so I can. Hehehe. Insta squish. Just goodbye. And then I get a free superpower off and one-shot the remaining health of the Frigoraph. So I get my boost. Frigoraph is gone. I'm back in it. I'm back in it. Ninetales. Okay. Incineroar. Alright. Well, the Ninetales is not great. But it's not awful. I don't know if that's the one you wanted to fake out. Oh, it survived! It has a sash. Well, they're gonna Moonblast, okay. It's gonna do a chunk. It's gonna do a chunk. Just boost all of Timmy's stats, why don't you, though? You know? I'm not even gonna risk the miss with a Rock Slide. Ninetales dies now. I outspeed. And I don't care if you have 1% hit points, you know, and I'm doing base 1 damage, it's enough to kill. And Incineroar's gone. It just deleted. Wow. Wow. That match was weird. That I did not know where it was going to go at any point. So I'm very thankful that I was able to pull off the win there. The Gardevoir had me scared. It had me genuinely scared. I'm like, I don't know if I can do anything against that. It literally, I had to bait out every last turn I could of their Trick Room. I'm so happy Bobby is fat even when he's not Mega'd, because I don't know that I would have won without the Mega. I mean, I might have, but it ensured my Malamar was slightly faster. I don't know that it would have been faster than the Incineroar otherwise. Maybe I would have been. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna back off from doubles. Or do I stick doubles? You know? It's hard to say. I'm gonna just get my achievements here. Haha, I'm a gamer now. I'm officially a gamer at Pokemon Sub-So. I am insanely stacked ahead of the next season. Yeah, let's do some singles. It's sad. I like Skinnerbox a lot, but I feel like I have to replace Skinnerbox at some point on this team. I think it's the team. I don't know that they have any idea how to respond to my team, but I think this is my team. Worst lead for me is their tandem mouse. If they lead tandem mouse, I'm in a rough spot. I don't have a lot of easy, maneuverability around tandem mouse. Oh, sorry, mouse hold. Of course, that is what they lead. I hope they miss. Please. Please. Give me a miss. That's enough. That's enough hits. That's enough hits. You don't need to hit anymore. Chill. That's good. No more. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think someone put on a zoom lens. Yeah. Dang it. I hate when someone leads mouse hold like that. It's so annoying because it's like it works against so many things. It works against so many things. And realistically, I don't think I can one-shot. I don't think Mega Beedrill one-shots. It's just that it's the closest opportunity I have to be faster. I am faster. I do one-shot. Okay. They're gonna Mega. I know it, and I know it's gonna get Squinky burnt, but I'm gonna just go for flip turn anyways. Unless they don't think Squinky's a threat. I think they're gonna try to take out my Beedrill this turn. Probably what they're trying to do. Probably should have dropped a flamethrower. Yep. Well, but now Squinky's big. But then again, they're gonna Mega, and now I'm burnt. Burnt Squinky ain't quite so strong. They don't? What? What? Hello? What are you thinking? Ah, they had Electros on the back line, and that's the Mega. I need to survive like a hit and hope I do more than a half with one liquidation, and I don't know that I do. I do more than a half. I don't live a hit. Ah. That was annoying. Fair enough, but their freaking mouse hold. I hate, like, I hate how mouse hold, it's like, it has one gimmick, and that gimmick is just annoying. It's just annoying. Like, it's not like it's a fun gimmick to use population bomb, because you just have to sit through it. You have to sit through 10 hit animations that do tiddlywinks of damage and like nuke almost anything. Especially like once you had terrestrialization, it's like it's just disgusting. Ugh. Ugh. Ah. Okay. One of their strongest options is to lead with Hippowdon. There it is. That's why I led Squinky. Use Stealth Rock, that's fine. I've already swapped. Explain! See, I bet they're like, alright, this is gonna make them switch. And I'm not. It didn't kill though. Oh, I was hoping it would kill. Oh, tragic. Oh, and they got slack off going. You annoy me. You annoy me. Alright, fine, use it again. Use slack off again. I don't care. I don't care. Do it. Do you have any attack that can hit me? Probably not. Maybe Ice Fang. You should have Ice Fang. Or Rock Tomb or something. He's just like up in. Okay. Okay, you got the 2-turn sleep. Or the 3-turn sleep. I'm gonna yawn again on this turn. I got another special defense drop. Oh, they're switching? Okay. Dragapult. I wish I'd called that use Nuzzle. That would have been so sick. But it's fine. Skinnerbox has been annoying enough. This Dragapult's definitely faster. Oh, okay, of course. That's not what I was expecting. That's not a bad option. But it just kind of delays me hitting them. I don't think it kills. Yeah. So you get one hit, but Dragon Nerds would have also gotten a chunk. I think I win. Because it's probably Mega Greninja, and I think I outspeed that with Beedrill. I'm not 100% sure. Squinky! I was hoping you'd tank it. If I'd tanked that and then landed the Drain Punch, that would have been so cool. Beedrill! Oh, they outspeed. Yeah, she tanks it. Special defense is like the one stat this thing's got other than attack and speed. Alright, that's GG. Literally any other attack. They tried to flex. They tried to flex and they got punished. That's what happened. Because that's the thing, is literally Beedrill has special defense and attack and speed. Those are its 3 highest stats. When it megas, it gets a lot of attack, a lot of speed. It loses special attack. I don't think its defense changes at all. And I think its special defense goes up a bit or something like that. Like it is the one stat a Mega Beedrill has. That was silly of them. That was very silly of them. Oh, and I do want to show off. So, you know, if you tune in for my last stream at all, you'll know that I was trying to get a shiny Basculin White Stripe. I have a shiny female Basculegion. That's what I got in my hunting. I did, I think, 2 sandwiches off stream and finally found one shiny. Took a while, but I got her. I honestly, I like female Basculegion a little bit more because I think it's cooler. Because I think it's a bit of an underdog mon. Because everyone knows male Basculegion, male Basculegion. Because one, the one that you ride in Legends Arceus is male. And 2, it's the more meta one. It has a really high attack stat. It can be really fast. It has really strong options with like Last Respects and Wave Crash. Meanwhile, the female is kind of a mixed special attacker. It's not like crazy high attack in either stat. But female Basculegion, as a result, is a little bit of a surprise. People don't expect it as often. The special attack set's not bad. It's not bad. And, you know, she doesn't have a ton that she can do with it, but adaptability and a not bad special attack and stat, it's not bad. It's a pretty good mon. You know, all things considered. Oh, I do need to add her to my favorites. So, I don't have any team that's using her yet. I might see if there's a spot to squeeze her into, like, my rain team. I considered if I wanted to put her onto, like, my singles team or in my oddballs team. But I don't really know. There's not really any spots in my oddballs team that I'm like, ooh, I want to get rid of that, you know? So with like that being the case, it's just not really something I'm looking to get rid of. But I'm just happy I have her. even if she looks grossly smooth. And it's like, I get it. I get why people don't like when the Pokemon have, like, hyper detailed textures all the time. But I think it's cooler than flat. I think it's cooler than flat textures to have hyper detailed, hyper realistic textures. But if you don't, I'm fine with it so long as you add an interesting normal map instead. Like, if you just had this texture work where it's completely flat, but there were, like, normal map scales or something, I'd be fine with it. I'd be like, oh, cool. You know? Like, because normal maps can do a lot. They can do a lot to really bring things to life, especially when you have, you know, pretty detailed shading like this. And you can see there are normal maps in use. Like, on Annihilape's arms, there's some normal mapping. There's a little tuft in the front. Those have some normal map work going on to give them a little bit of, you know, lighting. But it's not used across the body on the whole. And I think that's a little disappointing. I don't know. I think there's a lot of mons that benefit from having just a little bit of, like, normal map work. And I think, like, when I was playing, like, Violet again, well, I was... Date has changed. When I was playing Violet for, like, the shiny hunting, I was just reminded, like, how much texture work there is in that game, and how it's actually, like, pretty good, pretty competent stuff, which, you know, isn't always the case when you've got like hundreds of mons that you have to, like, add those textures to. And I genuinely, when I was looking at it, I kind of came back to a thought that I'd had previously. So I'm just gonna switch back to like my boxes so that I can have something less, there we go, less vibrant blasting me in the face. But yeah, no, I think what was I saying there? I think that in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, many Pokemon in it look better than they have ever looked in any other game. And that is not an exaggeration. That is not a joke. That is my genuine opinion. I think there are many Pokemon that have never looked better than they do in Scarlet and Violet. And I know there's a lot of people who disagree. But I think that just comes from the fact that the rest of the art direction in SV is so poor much of the time. You know, like, I think about it and I'm like, you know, obviously the terrain does not look good. You know, the overall, like, textures on the ground, the, you know, topology of the ground even, like, the overall just structure of it just doesn't look good a lot of the time. Sometimes the lighting can be overly intense and wash things out, but there are a lot of times that game is genuinely beautiful. They get the right time of day or in the right spot on the map. But most often it's, you know, with the Pokemon themselves that beauty really shines. There are just so many mons in SV that look so good. And a lot of that comes down to the ugh, insane texture work that was done. And again, I get why people like the appeal of the flat colors more. I often do like it. It's just that I prefer that if you're doing like a cell shaded style. You know, if this were in like X and Y or Sun and Moon, I would want flat color and the, you know, the cell shading, and then on top of that, maybe some normal maps here and there. I really liked a lot of mons in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Although I don't really like that game's art direction all that much at all. I know there's a lot of people who do like it. I don't know. I think it has the same shortcomings that Scarlet and Violet does, but with a style of cell shading that I think just looks ugly. So it like kind of, it's like the same woes but done a little differently, and because it's not like everything with hyper detailed textures, like it's probably not going to age as poorly, but I don't think it looks as good. I think that not just from like a texture perspective or anything like that, but just like an overall art style direction, I just don't care for what PLA was putting down. But with like with Scarlet and Violet and the hyper detailed textures, I think so many of them worked really well. I think especially with the fact that the overworld had detailed textures, it made the Pokemon feel like they were part of the environment so much better than most games. Honestly, probably the best since... I mean, definitely the best since Pokemon Let's Go. But before that, it was the best since probably Gen 4, maybe Gen 3 even. As far as main series games, making the Pokemon feel like a part of the world they're in. Because there's always a discrepancy between how the world is textured and how the mons are textured. And I don't really care for that. Like, X and Y, the world is kind of this detailed texture. Like, it's obviously stylized and pretty anime, but it almost has this, like, painterly world, and then the Pokemon are just, you know, a guy who's, like, cel-shaded, standing in it. And it's like, the world's not cel-shaded, just the Pokemon are. You know, just the trainers are. And the same issue happens in Sun and Moon, where you have this kind of, like, almost painterly anime but detailed texture work, and then you have these flat cel-shaded characters. But in Scarlet and Violet, you have detailed textures, detailed Pokemon. In Pokemon Legends Arceus, they kind of had the same thing that they had in Sun and Moon, where it was like detailed overworld flat texture bodies. And then Legends ZA came out, and it was the same thing. And what bothers me most about ZA is there are like 2 mons in the game with like texture work, and that's Mega Tyranitar and I can't even remember what the other one was. But, like, Mega Tyranitar is the only mon that I can remember off the top of my head right now that had, like, detailed texture work. And that was so disappointing to me, because it's like the overworld was kind of in that stylized detail art style. But then the Pokemon are just, like, a guy in it with flat textures. And I'm like, that's just... It just doesn't feel coherent. It feels like the characters and the Pokemon are these like dolls that you're putting into these dioramas, rather than like a part of it, you know. The lighting helped a lot, but it's still like if you got close, you still had that texture discrepancy, and I don't like that. I want it to be one and the same. So it looks like what Winds and Waves is doing is kind of toning down some of those like textures, but it still has texture work, and it has like that detailed texture work. And I think that's a happier medium, because I think there's a lot of people who didn't like the texture work in Scarlet and Violet that felt it was too intense. But I think that with Winds and Waves going for that more realistic art style, I think, yeah, no, that makes sense. That's what they would do. I don't know. Those are just my thoughts. Those are just my thoughts. My thoughts on the Pokemans. But yeah, that's gonna be all for today's stream. I'm just keeping it a little short today. No stream this Saturday. No stream this Saturday. I will be at a convention. So I will not be streaming. So yeah, that's kind of it. I don't know. I thought I would have more to say there, but no, not really. As far as next things go, I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming Splatoon Raiders much at all. We will see. I am excited for Raiders, and I will be playing Raiders, but I don't know that it's going to have much that I'm gonna feel like streaming, you know? I might, if I do like co-op or something with someone, I might, if they're interested in you know, doing that on a stream with me, but I don't know. We will see it, but I don't know. Well, I'll probably play it in my own time. That's kind of what I'm expecting to do with it. Yeah, that's it. So I got nothing else for you, so yeah. Goodbye. I'm gonna go do this. So thank you so much if you joined me live or after the fact. Either way is cool with me, as long as you had some fun. That said, I'm gonna go do human things as humans do, and you probably should too. Bye. I leave now.